Hello everybody, Luke here, and I just saw the new animated Spider movie from Sony, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is of course the sequel of Into the Spider-Verse, one of the best animated films of recent years, and one that really paved way for a new animation style. It kind of looks like a comic book, you know? And I think this review will be very short. I said that last time and the review was still like 9 minutes. This time no, because all I can say is you gotta go watch this movie. It is amazing. So if you're ready, let's get right into the review. And honestly, if you stop the video right there, I don't blame you, because that's really all you need to know is that this thing is great. There is almost, I don't think there is anything bad I can say about this movie, and that's why the review is gonna be so short. So the plot is very simple. After what happened in the first movie when they set off that big reactor, it turns out that it set off this big kind of chain reaction that started messing with the multiverse. So now Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy have to go in and save the universe. But of course they're not doing it alone, because we're going to meet all these amazing new Spider-Man people. And it's hilarious, it's interesting, but the nice thing is it doesn't feel like another multiverse movie. I don't know about you, but I feel like Marvel, I've been kind of tired of it lately. I don't know, it's like another movie after another movie. No Way Home is so great. I love No Way Home. But now after a while, it just feels that every single movie, like The Flash right now is going to do it. Every single movie, they need to open up the multiverse and you're going to meet all these new people. And yes, the novelty is there, but it's still tiring. But I think with this movie, they were able to use what they did in the first one and actually make a good plot. And it's actually a pretty interesting plot too. It's kind of like No Way Home, but if No Way Home was better. I actually don't think No Way Home's that bad, but I know a lot of people complain about the plot holes or the writing. I think this is very similar in this idea of, you know, you made something wrong happen in the multiverse, can you fix it? And that's the plot. And the plot, like I said, is really interesting. But now you have to get to it. Everybody's talking about the animation, and holy crap, this thing is like a piece of art. It's a masterpiece. It's no surprise that a lot of studios have been trying to copy the Spider-Verse style. I think movies like Mitchell and the Machine, which I think is produced by the same people and also made by the same studio, they kind of had an artsy comic book style. Puss in Boots, the new one, had an artsy comic book style, and also the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to do that style. So I guess I was kind of nervous. I'm like, you know, I still think it looks amazing, but is it getting a little old? I think it's crazy because the first one, the first Spider-Verse that is, was great. It felt so new, and I was like, oh man, is it going to feel like a little bit of the same? No, they blew it out. Like, boom, they just blew it up. I mean, it's crazy. Every single shot is like literally like a painting with new styles, and it's so just, there's so much going on. I can't explain it. And the reason why I say this is because now all these places that are trying to copy Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse, now they're like, oh god, now we gotta do this? I mean, the amount of work that went into the backgrounds of every single shot is crazy. It's like no shot in this movie was just a building back. I mean, yeah, there's some that are just a building background, but usually it's just like these colors, these abstract colors that probably kind of show their emotions, what's going on. It's hard to explain, but just know that no shot looks alike in this movie. Every single shot is the unique style that I think expresses that the characters are feeling, their emotions, or just a stylistic choice. It's hard to explain, but they just do so much. It's almost like in some of those movies, like for instance in that new, what is it called? What is it called? It's that one with Will Ferrell, and he plays like the talking dog. It's Jamie Foxx. I don't know what it's called, but it's one of those comedies. It's dumb. Or maybe it may be good. I don't know. But there's that one scene, I think they do mushrooms, and then it shows like different quick little styles, like a puppet, and like it looks like almost like a Dora the Explorer animation style, because they're all tripping out. It's like any of those movies when they do those kind of quick little like different scenes of like, oh, look at all these fun animations. Imagine that 1 minute scene in that movie, but they make it the whole movie in Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse, I should say. It's like crazy. And that's great, because if at any time, maybe, I don't know why you would be, because I think the plot's great, but if you are, for whatever reason, bored of the plot, visually, you will never be bored. You will always be interested. And that's really all I can say about it. I think the plot is great. I think the voice acting is great. The animation, I just said how amazing it is, because it really is amazing. This movie, I'm going to give it 4 out of 4 stars. You have to go and see this movie. You'd be doing them a disservice if you didn't see this movie. They deserve all the support, all the respect that they deserve. It was funny, it was touching, it was sad. It was happy. It was just beautiful. It was a piece of art. And that's the review. Seriously, go and watch it. Go see it in the theaters. Go with your friends. Go with your family. Go with whoever you want. This isn't just like another multiverse movie. No, this is one of the best, if not the best, Spider-Man movie you will ever see. And there we go. That's the review. I think it's pretty short, but honestly, there's not much more I need to say. It is an amazing movie. Listen, if you like this review, please subscribe, check out another video, and I will see you all next time.